Here is today's cryptic clue. So the grid is on the right there. For your cryptic entertainment this month, we offer a slideshow of, well, that's for you to find out. The clues for each row and column yield answers totaling 11 letters. And it's an 11 by 11 grid, so that's all fine. Normally, entries start and end within the shaded uncentral grid. However, some answers will fit only if they are slid intact, so that the first or last letter projects into the shaded perimeter. Sliding an entry will leave a gap just before or after it, so in each row or column containing a projector, one letter is supplied only by the crossing entry. When all the answers have been entered, the projectors in the shaded region, reading clockwise from a spot to be determined, will show where our travels took us. 8 answers are capitalised. Yes, 1997, it feels to me, because I could remember 1997 quite well. And then you realise it's 23 years ago. Right! Oh dear. And there is one reference here to 1996. Oh, I've realised that things are going to get cut off. Okay. Hopefully that's all still legible. Let me know if it's too small and I'll put it back up. Scoots, you're too young. Zadster, I agree with you. 3 years ago. Travelled by plane and dictated passage. Travelled by plane and dictated passage. Everybody's revealing their age. It's quite lovely and slightly disturbing. Sensei was in university. Yes, I think I've got one. So, who else has got it? We've got Scoots and Troopon. Anyone else? Okay, Scoots and Troopon, what do you think it is? I think it must be Flu. I haven't seen the episode yet, Scoots, so no spoilers on. I'm hoping to watch Viz de Mol tonight. Flew sounds like flew. Absolutely. If you travel by plane, you fly, so that's flew in the past tense, and a passage is a flew. Now, technically, flew could start here, or I'm just going to enter it into the grid properly, and then we'll deal with if it's a projector later on. Like a flew network, absolutely. A flew, F-L-U-E network. A flew is a chimney passage, so that's absolutely right. So that's flew. And then what else have we got for the second entry? So we know this is 7 letters. Concentrated orange juice and piece of apple gulped back by famous horse. Well, you spoil us by not spoiling us, Scoots. See what I did there. Orange juice is probably OJ and piece of apple, maybe A. Gulped back by famous horse. Oh, I think I've got this. Gulped back. Yes, I think it's going to mean we're going to reverse it. So we've got OJA, but we're going to reverse that, AJO. And am I right in thinking, if I say a bad pun, I will list one contestant who was not eliminated. Get your list ready. Mr. Ed was a famous horse, right? And if we put AJO in Mr. Ed, we get majored, and I assume if you major in something, you concentrate on it. That's a very American reference. These are American setters. This is absolutely fine. So majored, they concentrated on that in their course, and we can put that there. So we got flew and majored. They may not end up being there, but it's a good first guess. For something like this, I like to put them in, and then we'll see what happens. Now, what am I going to do? Last week, I flitted about. I went through the downs and then the acrosses. I don't know whether to do that this week or not. I'm in 2 minds again. Let's do that, because where are the downs? Have I not crossed? No. I flipping heck. I didn't put the downs in, and I know why I didn't put the downs in. Because I did put the downs in, and then I rejigged it, and I didn't put the downs in. So we won't look at the downs just yet. They're going to magically appear on the screen in a few moments' time. Let's have a look at 2 across. Place to perform big hit of 1996 after the guy at the front leaves. Place to perform big hit of 1996 after the guy at the front leaves. Okay, so this is possibly a film or probably a music reference. Oh, no. I've just realised. Duh. Yes, Archer's... yes, indeed. It's in the... Yes. Let's actually make... Yes, they are. They are the downs. Oh, dear. Enjoy some food, Catnip. Okay, Waterfall has an idea. So it's 5 letters. So the guy at the front, that's either going to be him or he or man. A place to perform. That feels to me like an arena. Is it going to be a marina? An arena? It's going to be arena? It is an arena. Why is it arena then? Okay. If we take he, what's coming off from the front? A Macarena, of course. Okay, the biggest hit of 1996. Oh, absolutely. The answer to Scoots, no, I couldn't. But thankfully, you lot told me, so that is good. Macarena. Unfortunately, I know the... oh, no, I missed some out. Hey, Macarena. Irene gets stocks to back out of a deal. Irene gets stocks back out... Do you know how... Do you... Young ones, so Scoots and people who were 3 or 4 in 1997, do you know how to do the Macarena? Because is it before your time? Or do you know? Irene gets stocks back out of a deal. Oh, I knew you would, Catnip. Hi, Fogarty! We are all doing the Macarena right now. So everyone, prove that you can do the Macarena. Everyone prove it. It did indeed, Scoots. It did indeed. I'm struggling with this 2 across here. Struggling. Irene gets stocks back out of a deal. I'm just not even seeing this. L-Gel. Can I have a hint, please, L-Gel, please? And I assume Waterfall also meant to say that they had it, but they instead typed nothing. Oh, no, it's just come through. That's a Macarena gif. I don't actually know what the song is about, and now that you've said that, I don't want to... No, I don't think. Sorry, I was after a hint, L-Gel, but is it inside? Is it inside? Irene gets stocks back out of a deal. Is it inside? I'm not sure it is. I can't work out. Scoots. Hint, please, from Scoots, and Gramavan, please. Oh, right, it's someone sleeping around. Right. Is that why you keep turning around every part of the verse? Because then you just look at someone new. It is hidden inside. Oh, I see. That was your hint. Duh. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Whoever it was who gave the hint. Elder, I'm so sorry. Inside gets stock out of a deal. Oh, back out of a deal. It's Renee. Bloody blooming internal ones. Absolutely stupid. Do we know how many projectors there are? In each row or column containing ejector. No, I don't think we know. We know that 8 answers are capitalised, that's fine. But we don't know how many of these there are. Yeah, that sounds about right in Fogarty. Okay, so we've now got a couple of starts each of these. Now, LR does not look good. So I reckon something here is going to have to be shifted by what a Spice Force. So let's take a look at 12 down. Bear in mind, it won't be FA, it'll be FA, LA, or FR. Sorry, it'll be LA or FR that it'll start with, because something's got to shift, because we've got a double E here, a WN. It doesn't look good. Brother Liberal embracing resistance. Brother Liberal embracing resistance. So it's got to be LA or FR. Frere, maybe? It's not a hidden one, is it? Is it? No. No. Probably not. 1996, that's a good songs then. I mean, okay, it had iconic songs. Macarena, I can't call good, even though I will listen to it. Yeah, I like FR because Archibald Resistance. I agree, Troopon, Archibald Resistance. If you're a liberal, then you're free. Hang on. Yes, free. If you're liberal with something, you're free. You're liberal with the truth, you tell lies. But free, and then we put it's the second R, frere. So we've got arena actually here. This is going to be brother frere. So it's free around R. So that actually pins nicely. We now know that that has to go there. Arena has to go there. That's good. Now, how do I do formatting when it's this size? Cells. No. Font. Where's me? Ah, there we are. Draw border. Right. So we know that you are one. Okay, now you're not going to do it. I want to draw borders. I want to draw the borders, but you're not letting me. Why are you not letting me? Grr. Why are you not letting me? Draw borders. You're going to do it now? Yes, you are. Okay. And of course you're going to do that. So please excuse me 1 second. Doctor... Silly, but funny. You are there, you are there, you are there, and we know you are there. Just so that we know that this is going to be M something. Okay, so we know that that is Frere. Let's take a look at the first one in column 13 then. Talk show host on the subject of woman's name. Talk show host on the subject of woman's name. Well, talk show host is usually Oprah. Oh my goodness. Ellen. Oh, it could be Ellen or something. So it'll either start LE and then have more things, or we could have a letter before the LE. Scooter's got it. Arch Davidson has got it. Good. Ellen was not talking. Nah, that makes sense. I do not know my American talk show hosts here. On the subject of feels like RE, but Dr. Phil? So I feel that the answer is going to be a woman's name, which is, I think, Leno. So Leno, thank you very much, Scoops. So it's Lenore then, I assume, because it is, I think that is quite an obscure, but definitely a name. Definitely a name. So we also know that that must be the right... It's locked it in for us, which is lovely. Getting that first line and the first down, incredibly useful, as it turns out. Let's have a look at the first one of 14 down. Advanced religious observance. Advanced religious observance. So it's either EN something something or something EN something. I was hoping to get a cup of coffee and everything, but with the Bruta having a wobbly fit, bad sugar. Advanced religious observance. See, I was thinking, a religious observance, that's a rite, isn't it? But it's not that. Advanced. If it's advanced, it's far on, it's aged, it's... few of you have got it. Hint, please. Hint, please. Advanced religious observance. Monetary. It's a peculiar observance and monetary. It's lengthy. What? I did... Oh, Lent. Oh, it's that. Thank you. Lent. So that is going to be one of our projectors. If you have an advance on your money, you loan it. So if something is lent, it is advanced in that sense. That's the monetary clue that Waterfall was giving me. And it's a religious observance. So it is Lent. 15 down. Seen from behind, light yellow blemishes. Seen from behind, light yellow blemishes. I've just realised we actually also know that this one is a border as well. Don't we? Yes, we do. Oh, it's becoming a competition in the chat. Seen from behind, light yellow blemishes. So are we going to be reversing something here? Is that what it means? Light yellow blemishes. Blemishes, spots. Goodness. So, Scoots and Elgel have got it. Seen from behind. If something's seen from behind, it's over there. Puzzling old man. Good evening, puzzling. And then Fogarty. Can I have a hint from any of the four of you who've already got it? A hint, please. Seen from behind. Light yellow blemishes. Is it going to be... It's not a hidden one, is it? No, it's not. Stupid. So something's being reversed. Okay. If it's light, it's airy. Yellow. I don't know. Yellow is light. Is yellow just Y? Is yellow just a Y? I'll go here or here. One of those two places. A bit of a turkey in this one way. What? No idea what that means. Doesn't mean a Y. Veruca Salt has these. Oh, okay. Warts. It's straw backwards. Wow, okay. So if straw is a light yellow colour, I was not parsing that anywhere near that, so I did need the hint. Thank you. A light yellow is straw, but it's reversed, and we get warts, and those are blemishes. Thank you, Foggy. It's almost like you're having to come up with clues for me, isn't it? As in Cryptic Crossword clues. Doing some work, are we? Yes, we are. We're coming up with clues for this ridiculous streamer. Warts. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm gonna go back to the acrosses now because I want some more letters for this M. And I just want to see what's going on. So let's take a look at both of the clues for 3 across. Security personnel not opening doors. 7 letters. Security personnel not opening doors. There is a prediction. What's the game? How many puzzles will Dan solve between 9:10 p.m. between 9:10 p.m. Oh, okay. Yeah, 9:10 is right on the halfway there. Security personnel. They're going to be men because we might have a letter here, so it could go here. Not opening, but then doors. Entrances, E-N-T-R-A-N-C-E-S. There's too many letters. Oh, but it's not entrances, is it? I'm very close. I've got this one. Elgel has this one. Elgel, what is this? What is this? You let us know. I've got this one. Ha 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 ha. I think it's entries, and Elgel agrees with me because it's centuries without the first letter. So it's centuries minus S. Okay, so that's fixed in there, so we know that goes there. This may, of course, still slide over one. 3, the second half of 3. Cardinal is speaking no German. Cardinal is speaking no German. I mean, I know what no in German is. Is it just that? Oh, yes, it is. It is that. Okay, I'm happy with this one. So, give this a few seconds. How are you doing on this one? This one was entries. Grammar, Van and Arch have got it. Okay. Grammar. What do you think this is? I'm not actually sure which... Yes, it's either 9 or 9. N-I-N-E or N-E-I-N. I'm going to suggest... I don't... Now, this is one that will get penned in by the down clues. I think 9 the number, because you're speaking no German. So it's going to sound like the German for no, which is 9. So the definition is cardinal, which will be N-I-N-E. But you could... Cardinal is speaking, so that's 9 out loud, N-I-N-E. Basically... You can read it either way, in my opinion. It will get pinned in by the other clues. Let's have a look at... I'm going to put that in and be proven wrong. But my gut says 9 the number. 4 across. Oh, it's 11 letters. Miserable condition after eating bit of rotten food. Miserable condition after eating bit of rotten food. I mean, the word rotten is almost there for this one. This one can't be a projector, can it? Oh, yes, it can. Yes, it can. It could indeed. 9 could also be here as well. It's, yeah, so don't know this. Don't know, really. 4, though, not really spotting it. You do have a letter word. Oh, rotten food, rotten food. Miserable condition, depression, I kind of want it to be waterfall's got it. Okay, hint please, waterfall. After eating bit of rotten. So I think we've got to put the letter R in something. And it's going to be food. It's not going to be profiterole, but it is close to profiterole. Not very cryptic if you have it. Oh, right. Miserable condition. Down. First letter is P. Right, okay, so we've got... This is going to be one of our projectors then, so we can put a line here. What's the next letter? Waterfall, I'm going to need the next letter. After eating a bit of rotten food. Post. Okay, so eating a bit of rotten. We're going to put the letter R in post. Postpartum. Post. Shush, sensei. No, that is a good variant. That is a good variant. Sadly not, though. Miserable condition after eating a bit of rotten food is I need. Next letter, please. We're gonna Wheel of Fortune this. Gramavan also has it. Next letter, please. It's going to be an E, isn't it? It's going to be an E. Oh, it's an R. That's why you're telling me to lie down. Miserable condition is prostration. Oh my goodness, what a clue. Right, again, nowhere near. I would have not got this without hints. So, after is post, eating bit of rotten, we're putting R in post. And then food, that's your ration. And you get prostration, which is apparently a miserable condition. Not so hot on that, but that's why you're telling me to lie down. Finally. You can give me hints and I will not realise that they are hints. It's wonderful, isn't it? So that's prostration. Let's have a look back at the down clues. I'm sort of going to be building out in the diagonal here, if that makes any sense. When we've got enough down clues, I'll then switch back to the across, and when we go, yeah. But I'm going to switch back to this one here, 16 down. New York legislator with passion entering capital. New York legislator with passion entering capital. 6-5. New York legislator. That's usually a DA or something like that. Passion, ardour, love entering capital. It's not Addis Ababa, which is what I want it to be, because that's 5-5 and also doesn't fit the M, the I, and the R. Remember that it could start here, so M is either the first or the second letter. New York legislator. There's got to be It's got to be something. With passion, love or something. Entering capital. I want the answer to be capital. Of course, it could be a reference to an actual person who was a New York legislator in 1997. Scoots, is there a particular person in 1997 who was a legislator in New York that's really useful right now? Because if so, just say who they are in chat. But I want it to be a capital. I want it to be 6'5" and a capital, but I can't think of a 6'5" that works. So I'm going to move on, I think, to 17 down. Foxy, what do you think it is? Foxy, before we go on, what do you think it is? You've got something we can't pass it. New York legislator. Smurf? Was there a moire? Entirely possible. That would be quite nice. It's got to be 6, though. 6'5". Empire State. Okay. So New York, definition. Empire State. Legislator with passion. Entering capital. Why? I quite like it, Foxy Rhino. I can't... Oh, Emirates with P and T. Emirates... So a legislator, emir, Empire State. It's not quite that, Catnip. I like emir with P, and then estate. Your capital is your estate. It is, so it's P in emir, and then state, estate for your capital, your in your will. You know, your capital is your estate in terms of monetary value and other things. So it's definitely Empire State. Passion must be P. Fair enough. Inside a legislator, which is emir. Good work, Foxy. Hey, it's Brucery. Thank you very much for the Prime Gaming subscription. That is very, very kind. Enjoy your run. I assume it's not an actual physical run. Far too much good work, good and healthiness there. Thank you very much. It's Brucery. Have a good afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever it is. So that is Empire State. Let's have a look at the first one of 17 down. Fields are adjacent to a school. Fields are adjacent to a school. Okay, I'm assuming this is areas. R is R, because that's literally there. Adjacent to a school. Oh, A is A, and can S be school? I have a feeling it can. I think this has come up in one of the normal crosswords. Your area of expertise, it's your field of expertise. That's fine. A is A, that's fine. Can school be S? I want to just check that. I think it can. But I'm pretty happy with areas. 18. Oh, it's another long one. It's 11 letters. Determined effort accepted by biblical judge with abandon. Determined effort accepted by biblical judge with abandoned. I'm pretty sure... Hi, Hodders, by the way. Good to see you. I'm pretty sure that in the UK, school can be S. Pretty sure. Oh, you've got 5A. Okay, we'll come to that after... Yes, we probably should do that next, but we're doing 18 down because I've read it out. Who is the biblical judge that you know, Catnip? Because I'm trying to think of biblical judges and failing. Solomon. With abandon. Determined effort. Jest. I feel like jest must be the definition. Sorry, jest must be the start of the clue. Determined effort accepted by biblical judge with abandon. Yep. We need more letters. So, 5 across. Eliminate error after ages. Lots of you are getting this. Eliminate errors after ages. Okay. Yes, I've got it too. Okay, tell me in the chat. What do you think it is, Catnip? Catnip, what do you think it is? I've got erase. Yes, absolutely. If you eliminate, you erase. An error is... Oh, hang on. It's error after ages. So an error can be E then? I've not known that error can be E, but I don't see any reason why it can't. And then eras. It's after eras. An error in baseball can be an E. I did not know that. Let's try this other clue. Mean on level 5. Level 5, row 5. Mean streak is seen in tragic film with Peter Law. Oh, now this came out recently. This was in Saturday's New York Times crossword, Peter Law. I didn't know who he was then. I don't know who he is now. Mean streak is seen in tragic film. Is E.T. a tragic film? No, it's got to be Meekstreen. Meekstreen? Hold on, Hodders. We're not on number 6 yet, so just hold off on the hints yet. But that will be useful information when we get there, I imagine. Tragic film with Peter Law. It's got to begin with S. No, it doesn't have to begin with S because we could shift everything one along, of course. Any thoughts on the second clue on line 5? Mean streak is seen in tragic film with Peter Law. Okay. The film with Peter Law could be M. Okay, mean could be average. Streak could be run. Seen in tragic film. No, we're going to need more clues on that one as well. Okay. Let's try this one. Let's try 19 down. The top half of 19 down. Within certain limits, damage is done. Within certain limits, damage is done. And some of these clues, we know majored is fine. We know renege is fine. But 9 could move. That 9 is not necessarily there. Within certain limits, damage is done. Within certain limits, so we're going to be putting damage is mar or something like that, is done. Okay, Arch, hint please. I'm not doing very well at these clues. Must be said, I'm asking for a lot of hints, but as a team we are getting there, which is why I'm doing it as a team. Because otherwise I'd just be sitting there going, I don't know. Fairly strong hint. A sports term. Within certain limits, damage is done. Hit? Is it something a hit? Something hit? Okay, so 9 is moved. Okay, so we've got that as a thing there. So I can put in this here. Monies? No. Oh, goodness. What's the definition of 19 down then? Damage is an anagrind. Oh. Oh, so it's an anagram of is done. Oh, good. Okay, yes. 2 damage, you hurt something. So your damaging is done. So... onside. Onside. There we go. So it's within the limits. It's not offside. It's onside. There we go. Thank you very much for those hints. Let's take a look at 20 down. And hopefully with 4 of the letters there, because we're happy with all 4 of those. That's fine. Nightlife City associated with Irish artist. Nightlife City associated with Irish artist. Happy with this one. Shouldn't be too tricky. Waterfall's got 5. Okay, we'll come to that in a second. I'm going to just stick with 20. I'm happy with this one. In fact, let me enlighten you, because I'm only adding 2 letters onto Renault for Renoir. So he's an artist. Irish must be IR, and Reno is a city associated with nightlife. I assume that would make sense. Reno in Nevada, I want to say. So, Renoir. There we go. Renoir to noir twice. Silly. I like it. And that looks like we're going to have to begin with a B there or something like that. But let's have a look. Waterfall has G5. Okay. Mean streak. Oh, sadism, isn't it? Why is it sadism? Is seen in tragic film. So it's sad M. Thank you, Waterfall. It's sad M and we're putting is in it. So mean streak is seen in tragic film with Peter Lorre. I think it's Lorre, not Law. Your mean streak is sadism. Tragic film is sad M and is seen in it, so putting is in the middle of it. There we go. 21, we must be introduce former world leader. Oh, I mean, it must be begin, but who's the former world leader? I assume it's begin. Introduce is there Menachem Begin? Did not know that. Thank you very much. No, I need begin. So it's just a straight double definition there. And let's have a look at 22, the top one. Dines out around noon in casual clothing. Dines out around around noon in casual clothing. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Well, I'm confused here. No, you're not, Sensei. No, you're not. Because I will do badly. 22. It says dines out around noon in casual clothing. I think something's weird here. Thank you, Matt Clemson. Thank you. That's very kind. Yes, I don't quite know. I thank Alan Connor because he's the one who mentioned me. I think this is denims because it's an anagram of dines, but why is noon M? I don't get that. I was mentioned in The Guardian today, Puzzling Old Man, which was lovely. I can even bring it up on screen. Alan Connor. In fact, I'll just pop a link in the chat. In AM and PM, M is noon. Wow. I know it's N. But of course, when you put it like that, it does make a lot of sense. So, denims. They do good breakfasts at Denims. I'm thinking of Denny's. Right, okay. So that's sort of the top half of the grid done. Let's have a look at 6 across. It's an anagram of dines around M. 6. Improves the goals of Dorothy's aunt. Now, thank you to Hoddard, who was saying that Dorothy's aunt is M-E-M. The goals are probably aims or uses. So we need improves is probably the definition. I'm going to put an M there, and I feel like that S must be there, so I'm probably thinking that's where it's going to go. Improves. Not there. Okay. No, they must go there. If that is M. Oh, you were talking about the word. Like that? Is that what we're doing? So, the goals of Dorothy's aunt. It would be M something or other, wouldn't it? Oh, I don't know. Right, going to need a hint here, I think. As ever. Improves. If you improve something, you better it. So it is shifted. That's not a surprise, because then it's going to end in that lovely S. Shush! Shush, Slack. That is That is someone pestering me to do some more picture research right now. And the answer is no, I am busy. Go away, Slack. Oh, you're not gonna go away, are you? And quit. There we go. Turns out clicking the X on my Slack just minimised it, or just put it in the taskbar, and you could still go. We're doing a replacement for one of the pictures questions. There was a replacement clue for clue number 3. So anyway, so I know I can catch it, but I'm just closing it for now. Right, big hint, please. Can I actually let's have the answer for 6 across. The first one was 6 across. Some of you have got it. So what is the answer here? That would be useful. Amends. Okay, so if you improve something, you amend. Oh, so they're M-ends. Oh, right. I hadn't even considered putting that there. Yes, of course. Lovely. Okay. So that is there. Let's take a look at the second clue on that line. Good work units, main obstacles. Good work units, main obstacles. Well, it has to start here. Good. And a unit of work is erg. Obstacles. The work unit is. Whoops. The work unit is almost always erg, so I'm putting that in there. Me too, effrontery. I was really good at last week's. You might be better, effrontery, depending on the time we finish this. We'll do a standard cryptic after this. You might well be better because it's probably just this particular crossword. Waterfall is just beasting it today. It's got to be the definition here has to be obstacles. Yes. Good work units, main obstacles. May I have... oh, hang on. Oh, I thought it was going to be icebergs, but of course it's not going to be icebergs. Waterfall. A very, very, very strong hint that will give me the answer without you having to type the answer, please. Splice the main brace. I was after a hint, really. I assume this G is correct, by the way. Splice the main brace. It's not hidden in it, is it? Hack the... nautical. Something bergs? Is it something bergs? What's the answer here? Can good mean be? I mean... Oh, yes, of course it could shift along one, because then we'd definitely get that there, because... Okay, I forgot we could shift along one. This... So, good. Work units. Main obstacles. No, it's got to be bergs or something like that, because a main is the sea, so the obstacles in the sea is an iceberg. Answer, please, Waterfall. It's got to be something to do with bergs, but I can't work out what... G-bergs. I mean, I like bergs. Is there another letter after it? Main obstacles is O. Oh, it's only 5 letters. I was trying to make it 6. Duh. Welcome to Dan Can't Count. So we know that goes there. Bergs. So why can good equal B? That's my question. I'm sure it can, because otherwise, why would it be here? But bergs. There we go. Let's try the bottom half. Bene, benissimo, bellissimo. And academic grading. Yeah, B's quite good. Yeah, happy with that. Yeah, I think Catnip, I like that logic. 12. Let's have a look at this one here. May start with M, may not. Crazy low-grade housing is put together the wrong way. Crazy's got to be mad. Low grade, that's going to be like a D or an E. I don't know my blood type either, Sensei. I keep meaning to ask my mum, who also probably does not know my blood type. Low grade would be like a D. Low grade housing is... So it's all going to be housing is. Oh, it's Maddie. No, it's Maddie, isn't it? No. No, it's not. No, that's just rubbish. I'm looking at woman's name on the clue below. Okay. Not getting that. Any thoughts from the chat there? Probably not. I'm probably going to move on to this 13-1. Waterfall has a guess. What is your guess? I mean, you've been on fire, so let's hear the answer. I know you say it's a guess, but it'll be the answer. Amazing, Caroline. Madcap. So that answer would be crazy. Low grade housing is put together the wrong way. I don't see it, but it's not necessarily wrong. Let's have. What about this one? Fold coat at hearing. So this is 13 down. Fold coat at hearing. So this is going to be a homonym. This is going to be a homophone. A pleat. Is there a pleat or something like that? You fold, and it's going to sound like a coat. Is there a pleat? Is that a thing? Coat. Parker. Gilet. I'm trying to think of coats that are 5 letters. No, it's not coat that's 5 letters. It's fold that's 5 letters. Go under, because of course if you're a bank and you're fold, you sort of close up. Nope, not spotting that. We're doing so well in the top half. So well. Nope, not spotting that. Okay, we've definitely got at least one letter. Pleat is a fold. I just don't know if it's a coat effrontery. Of course, a coat could be to cover. You know, coat something. So smother. Coat at hearing. Pleat, plate. I'm not quite sure. Let's move on to 14, because Waterfall's got it. Elderly one, put in one very small charge. Elderly one, put in one very small change. Sorry, it's change, not charge. So an elderly one, it could be a nan, maybe. Or elderly could be aged, and then we put one in, or something like that. Very small change. So it's either going to start with the A or the N. Foxy's got it. I'm going to be giving it to you in a minute, Foxy, because I may need a hint, and Waterfall has done his fair share. Hogging the limelight. Absolutely hogging it. Elderly one. An elder is all I can think of. An elderly one. Grandparent, grandma, nan. Nan, maybe. Put in one very small change. No. Foxy, what is the answer here? And Waterfall too, but Foxy. Give it up for Foxy. Haven't had many anagrams in here. Is there going to be an anagram in here? Senior. No. Oh my goodness. Ancient. So elderly is ancient. And then one, which is I, putting in one, put in one, which is Anne, and the small change is your scent. Ancient. Very good. Very good. What's the coat, Caroline? What's the coat? So that is ancient. Thank you very much, Foxy, for that, and well done to Waterfall, as ever, for getting and solving the entire crossword. Oh, as a fun fact, I do not have the answers for this. The answers for this crossword are not available, so if we can't solve it, we can't solve it, and there is no way. Layer. Layer, how would that be the fold? I like layer, but it just doesn't... I can't find the fold, so not sure. 15. Let's look at 15 now. Terrible court conduct. Terrible court conduct. Ugh. I mean, terrible. So this either starts with a D or starts with another letter, which I know is a rubbish statement, but it's just to make you remind you that it doesn't necessarily start with this D. Terrible court conduct. So court conduct is demeanour. No, demean? Demean? Is it going to be demean? Terrible. Dire. There we go. Dire. It's dire. And then court is CT, because you get direct. Someone please back me up on this, please. Please. I hope that... I don't quite know how conduct is direct, but yeah, if you conduct the traffic, you direct the traffic. I have solved a puzzle. Clue. Anyway, so terrible is dire, court is CD, CT, court is CT conduct. Hooray! Good. So I'm hoping we can now begin this bottom left quadrant. So what have we got? 7 across, left-hand clue. Spark, visible to the audience. Spark, visible to the audience. I mean, I've got 2 ideas, neither of which I'm particularly happy with. So here are my ideas. LGL, that'll be a sad day when I don't need you all. I'm trying, Waterfall. I'm trying. So is it visible to the audience? So it's got to be a word meaning visible that sounds like, to the audience, sounds like a spark. So if you spark something, you excite. So is it going to be excite or is it going to be elicit? Basically, they're both words that fit here. Is it going to be either of those? Arch has got this and Grammarvan has got this. Okay. I'm close, apparently. Grammar, what it... Okay, right, let's see if I can get this. So it's either going to be illicit, explicit, or excite, insight, insight. Insight. If something is visible, it is in your sight. Thank you. Thank you. I needed the hint that I was very, very close. And if you spark something, you incite it. Good. Let's have a look at the first one for 8 across. Okay, so this is another 11. Utterly in confusion with vermin biting in a predacious way. Utterly in confusion with vermin biting in a predacious way. So, are we going to get an anagram here? Do we finally have an anagram? An anagram of utterly in. Or actually, probably just utterly. So, ancient does definitely go there. Direct goes there. And Empire State goes there. So, actually, we know those 3 letters definitely go there. Darn, because ARI are not part of utterly in. I do love a good penny drop moment, Arch. They're why we do puzzles, right? Not to be stumped, but to have that aha moment. That is the crux of a good quiz, of a good puzzle. That there's a struggle, and it's one. I can't remember who said this. It might be Will Shorts. It might not be. It might even be a classical author who said this. A crossword is a battle between the setter and the solver, one that the setter should ultimately lose. It's a great quote, which I butchered. 18 cross, determined... No. 8, not 18. Utterly in confusion with vermin biting in a predacious way. Not getting this. I'm going to move to 9. Vigorous martyr of the revolution. Vigorous martyr of the revolution. Yeah, Matt. It's basically don't make it too tough. I don't like things that are ridiculously tough. If you saw Foggy's stream earlier today, follow Foggy Broom on Twitch. I'm just going to type his. I bet he's not here, so I don't think this will work. But Foggy Broom, follow him. He does ridiculous ridiculous puzzles, and he didn't enjoy today's one, which is really disappointing. It was a real slog, though, to be fair. It was really hard. Right. Vigorous, with energy. So it's either going to be here. Whoops, it's either going to be here, something, something, EE, or something, something, E. Yeah, Joan of Arc, yes. Of the Revolution. So it's going to have to be... Oh. Is it just going to be hidden? The only things I can see in there that end in E are here or love if it was reversed. I'm not... Oh, great. Let's move on to 10 across. Fred's finale with Kane, perhaps. Oh, that's lovely. Fred's finale with Kane, perhaps. Happy with this one. I'm going to sit here smugly for another 10 seconds whilst you have a think about it. Fred's finale with Kane, perhaps. That's 10 across, the left hand across. This is quite nice. I like it. Starts with a D. Fred's finale is D, with Kane, perhaps. We've got an anagram indicator here. So anagram of Kane. And you get dance. And, of course, Fred Astaire is famous for dancing. So that is that. So we're happy with that. Let's just add the thing there. Good. And let's have a look at 11 across. Repeat the aforementioned piece of trivia in party. Repeat the aforementioned piece of trivia in party. Okay, well, I know what the answer is, because a party is a do, and if you say ditto, you mean repeat of what's just gone before. Why is it ditto, though? It definitely is that, but why? Because you've got a T here and a T here, so it has to go there. Ditto. Why is it ditto? Piece of trivia could be T. I don't get the piece of trivia is T, but then we're left with an it. Not quite certain how that works. Okay, so we should now be able to get 12 down. Where were we? Crazy low-grade housing is put together the wrong way. Maybe it isn't ditto. Because that DD, so that's either got to go there, because it's 6 letters, or it's got to go there. I'm not happy with that. The aforementioned... it might work. 2 of you have said it, so that's interesting. But, yeah, meh. So what is going on here? Crazy. So it's got to be... maybe it's not ditto. Maybe that's why I can't get it to work. Because we've got a double D here, and I don't like that at the end of a word. So it would have to be that. Crazy low-grade housing is put together the wrong way. Inadded or something like that. I don't know. Let's have a look at 13 down. If you spot 12, let me know. Type G and then type it in straight away. Happy to be told 12. Number 13, fold coat at hearing. So this is 5. So it's probably going to be down 1 here because I don't like it ending AI. So someone said PLAIT. Sensei said that. Okay, let's look that up. I've not heard of it. Oh, it's a plait, isn't it? So plait is a braided tress, a material so braided. A braid in which the strands are passed one over the other. So what coat would that sound like? I mean, it's entirely probable that it's PLAIT. I'm going to put it in small letters because we're not entirely sure, or I'm not entirely sure. Plaid. Okay, in American, plaid might sound like pled, maybe. Plaid. Plate as in a coat of armour. I like that. I'll go with that. Plate is in a coat of armour. I'll go with that. And also the letters it gives are quite nice for the across clues. So I think we're okay with that. This is like fleet or sleet. What is 9? Vigorous. Oh dear, Martyr of the Revolution. Oh, don't know that one. A plaid. Okay, so it's either going to be T or D. Oh, we're going to put T/D in there because we don't know. This looks like. Oh, this is the start. Oh, that's going to be mixed D. Is mixed D a thing? Because that could then be expiration or something like that. Plat can be pronounced as plate and means pleat. There's so much. That's such a confusing sentence. Right, I want expiration or something. This feels good here. A is A. Is it now 8? Utterly in confusion with vermin. That's got to be rat. I don't know what in a predaceous way means. What does predaceous mean? So predaceous. Predaceous. Living, predatory, living by prey. Okay. And so that probably has to be something ELE. Pele or melee or something. Okay. Let's try and get this 17 down. Side excursion to lodges in Westwood regretted. Side excursion to lodges in Westwood regretted. Lodges? What's going to be a lodge? We're going to put lodge in Westwood. Regretted? Regretted. It feels like the definition here. A side excursion. Waterfall. Waterfall. What is the answer here? And Elgel, what is your answer? Side excursion. In Westwood. It's not hidden, is it? Detour. Okay, why is it detour? Why is it detour then? A side excursion, that's your detour. To lodges. To lodges in Rude backwards. Right. Now, I would put northward here because it's a down clue. Because it's not going west in this one. It is if you write it in a normal way, but it's a down clue, so I would put northward rather than westward. But anyway, it's rude, R-U-E-D, you regretted, you rude, you backwards, and we're putting 2 in it, and it is detour. Thank you very much. Okay, what have we got here in 18? 18. Determined effort accepted by biblical judge with abandoned. With abandon. My word, what is that? I'm stuck on mixed too. Maybe it's not ditto. That could be... I feel like it must be mixed. Hang on, I'm going to take out that. Because it could be aspiration or something, couldn't it? And I'll take out that. Dance and ditto we're pretty happy with. Okay, this begins with E. My word, I'm going to have to look up this word. I do not know the word. What is the answer here? A determined egestabulation or something like that, isn't it? This is not going to be a word that I've heard of. So what is it? Egestab. So it's another... Oh, right. I'm falling victim to the gimmick. Established. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Hi, Sharon. I wish I had established. That's annoying. Established. So, determined. If you determine something, you establish it. Effort. So that is going to be... What's the effort? Ooh, am I still here? Hello, Twitch reloading. That's not good. Accepted by biblical judge. That's Esther, is it? So, oh, it's a stab in Eli. It wasn't Solomon, it was Eli. With abandon. If you abandon something, you shed. Excellent. That's a tough clue. Tough clue. That one could still go there. That one could, for 12 down, it doesn't necessarily start with the M. Absolutely, Rufus. Hi, Rufus, by the way. Okay, let's try the second one of 7 across. So, so 7 across, we're going to go here. May or may not start with this L, of course. African city falls behind having nothing. Finally, one that I can do. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm here all evening, or at least for the next 45 minutes. Rufus, what do you think this one is? Let's give this to Rufus. Whilst you type it in the chat, I'm also going to type it in here. I think it's Lagos if you lag behind. Lags behind, so that's the falls behind. Having nothing, we're putting an O in the middle of it. And we get Lagos for the African city. Okay, 8 is just one big one, long one, so we're not going to do that one, but we are going to do the second half of 9. Snack food commercial directed towards alcoholic on the rebound. Okay, 7 letters, so it could go here. I mean, a SOT is an alcoholic on the rebound, and we've got SOT reversed there, so I think that goes there. And add tostada. That is a snackaroo, isn't it? That is a definite snackaroo. And what is a snack? Do you mean 7, Rufus? Oh no, you don't. I've just I accidentally typed it in. So why is this tostada? I think it's tostada, grammar because it's got ad in it. So you got the commercial is ad directed towards at SOT. Directed towards. If it's directed towards something, it's at. There you go. That's why. That 10. Regarding this Spielberg movie, absorbed by larger-than-life character. So this is the second half of 10 across, which may not start here. I think it'll start with the H, because I just don't like the fact that UH does not stand for a good word. Regarding this Spielberg movie, absorbed, it's probably E.T., isn't it? Absorbed by larger-than-life character, a giant, an ogre. So regarding this, feels like the definition in a Spielberg movie. I'm going to guess is E.T., and I'm going to put it there. Is it E.T. and Fogarty? That would be a good hint. Absorbed by larger-than-life character. No. Let's just have an answer, please. It is E.T. indeed. Larger-than-life character. It may not go where I put it, of course. Could go here. Hero? Yeah, how about hero? Because then here too, regarding this, here too, and it's a hero, isn't it? Thank you, Fogarty! Yes, happiness. There we go. We're getting there. 19 down. Did we try 19 down? No. Played a recording with English tenor making a comeback. And we know... Well, we don't know where it starts. Played a recording, so it's either there or there. Played a recording with English tenor making a comeback. So there's your English tenor making a comeback, and it's within. So we've got TE, i.e. ET, but backwards. So a recording. And it's going to be played. So it's got to be acted. A CD. A recording is a CD. Sorry, Ed Fogarty, I wasn't looking at the chat at all there, but it's acted. Happy with that. A CD is your recording with ET reversed. Acted. Woot woot. Now, you have 11. Okay, let's have a quick look at 11. Overhauled Soviet Union. No. Overhold Soviet unit. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, Gramavan. Love it, love it. What do you think this is, Gramavan? Let me know. Sorry, we are jumping about. I'm going to do 2021, 22 next. That is the next thing on the list. What do you think 11 across is? I'm going to put it in. I think it's redone. Because Soviet is red in crosswords. Unit is 1. Oh, right. Oh, well, and if you ever hold it, you've redone it. Okay, you've got 8. What is 8? Gramavan, just tell me number 8. Tell me number 8. No one won. Wop, wop. You all frittered away your tasty Dancoin. I need to work out what to do with my Dancoin. There's too much Dancoin. Oh, it doesn't have to start here. I fell a victim to the gimmick once again. Oh, whoops. No, undo that. Undo that. So, piratically, do you mean 2 L's there? Yes, because then we've got golden and we've got slate. So that works for that. Okay, so what so piratically means utterly it's in a predacious way. That's piratically. So we've got utterly in confusion with vermin. Vermin's your rat. Biting in a. How does it work? If you can have a look, that would be good. But I'm going to put in some more things. So 22 down should be slate. 50 parts fill agenda. Yes, so 50 is L. It parts, as in it's getting in the way of fill. If you fill, you sate something. As in, you know, I'm sated, I'm full up. So you've got L in sate for slate, and that is your agenda. It's on my slate. Golden, 21 down. Precious record setback study. So precious record is probably gold. Setback study. So records. So if it's precious, it's golden. And setback your record. That's a log that's set back, and your study is den. 20 down. One. It's got to be Aaron, I think. 1 run gained by a hot slugger. Is it going to be Aaron? Oh, whoops. Is it going to be Aaron? If so, why is it Aaron? I think it must be Aaron because we've got the word beyond here. So it's got to be Aaron, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, Hank Aaron. Okay. So that leaves us with just this and this to go. Broke Babe Ruth record for human resources, because that's what I'm going to assume HR means. So we know that's slate, we know that's golden, that's Aaron, that's acted, that's... I'm assuming plat, because beyond tape? Beyond tape, is that what the definition is? Someone has 18. Where are we with 18? Do you mean 18? Because that's established. We have that one. So what are we missing? We're very, very close to the end now. 10. Here 2. Oh, yes, we did that 1. Here 2. Oh, no. Arch, what is 9? What is 9? Is there going to be a letter here? Oh no, beyond something. Depart. So we're looking at a slideshow of basically a series of holiday things, holiday snaps or something. When all the answers have been entered, the projectors in the shaded regions, reading clockwise from a spot to be determined, will show where our travels took us. 8 answers are capitalised. Particular martyr of a particular revolution. I'm going to need an answer here. Going to need an answer. Hail, not... Oh, beyond the pale. Ah, there we go. So that is a T for plat. Maybe this isn't in sight then. Oh no. I something ADD something. It's got to be that. So we know that the travels took us beyond the pale, which is another way of saying if someone's beyond the pale, they are dead. But also beyond the pale, they're just beyond a barrier. And of course, these have all gone beyond a barrier. So that's I'm fine with. I think this has got to start here and go there. It's 12. Crazy. Low-grade housing is put together the wrong way. And the centre part is pale. Yes, of course, this is pale. This is white. This is the pale part of the grid. Very good, Arch. Like it. Love it. So what is this? Right. Looking it up, I'm going to my dictionary, which I can do searches like this. No matches for that. Maybe is 11 across ditto? I mean, piece of trivia is T. In party is do. Don't get the it. Misadd? Maybe. Oh, misadd. That's not bad. Put together the wrong way, you misadd. So mad containing crazy low grade. Oh, crazy low grade is MADD. Housing is, and we're putting is in the middle of it. There we go. So it's is in MADD. So it is misadd. There we go. Boom. And that is, what is it? It is Slideshow by Hex. Hooray!